drive on, traction control off. Let's get down to this campground. This is our camp spot. I'm actually really stoked. The beach is just there. Hey guys, welcome back to another episode. So we are on an island. We're ticking off another one. In the last episode we did Morton Island, and this one I'm on North Stradbroke Island, and I did arrive here last night at about 5 o'clock and it was absolutely bucketing down. It did rain all throughout the night last night, and at like 2 a.m. I actually thought the world was ending. The lightning and thunder was that loud. I must have been in such a deep sleep, but it has just started to clear and fingers crossed it stays that way. It is actually meant to rain the next couple of days, but I did know that when I booked. But we have places to see, things to tick off, and the adventure doesn't stop, so it should still be a very fun episode. I've never gone on this island before, so you guys are going to see this all at the exact same time as me. We're going to go camping on the beach a little bit later. I've booked a campground about 17 k's down a beach, so we'll do a bit of forward driving. But to begin with, we're just going to be exploring around the beaches at the top end of the island. So this is Flinder Beach. I did just drive a little bit further down the road, and now we're at the point of the islands, and you would have seen in the footage before up on the hill there's a lot of houses, so you can actually live here. About 2,300 people live here, and I mean this would be a pretty cool backyard. These beaches are really pretty. All right, we'll tick off one more beach and then we'll head across to the other side, which is where we'll camp, because the tide's actually at its lowest right now. So I do want to get over there and make sure I have plenty of time to actually get down to the campground. So this beach is called Flinder Beach, and as I was looking on the map, we should be able to see Morton Island. And one thing I noticed a little bit different from this island compared to Morton is that there's a lot of wildlife, like those kangaroos. I didn't see any wildlife on Morton. And apparently there are a lot of koalas here as well. So we'll see if I have some patience a little bit later to look in some trees. But yeah, we'll head across to this beach and then we'll go to the other side. On the beach, full drive on, traction control off. Let's get down to this campground. our camp spot. I'm actually really stoked. The beach is just there. So on this island, there are 2 different areas where you can 4-wheel drive and get to a campground. You do need a vehicle permit. So it was about $50, and then to camp, it was about $30. There are places that you can camp on the island that are 2-wheel accessible. There's actually quite a fair few, but they are quite expensive. Last night, I'm pretty sure I paid like $100, but I reckon it's just because it's a busy period at the moment and people are obviously paying it. To get on the barge, so you got to get it here and obviously back too, it was about $250. So yeah, it's not a cheap mission to come and stay here, but it is really pretty and I'm glad to tick it off anyway. So we'll set up camp, we'll get ready to just relax for the afternoon. I'll probably set up the awning too. So I have an awning on the car now. I haven't actually used it yet. So I've got the new Ironman 270 awning. I used my drone for that, but look how much it's moving. Hopefully that wasn't too annoying to watch. I have just been relaxing in the sun and drinking my kombucha, and I'm actually getting pretty hungry. I'm actually so keen for dinner. So I do have some fish. Unfortunately, it's not my fish fillets or fish that I've caught. I've run out of that. But I'm going to heat them up in my travel buddy. So sometimes when I drive, I just put food in that and it heats it up for me, which is so good. It does use a bit of battery, but I've got solar on and yeah, it should be okay. But I usually do it while I drive. And I don't know if I'm that keen to fish like New South Wales, south of Queensland sort of thing. I don't know. I don't even know what fish people catch around here. And I just really love spearfishing and barra fishing. But yeah, I don't know if I'm too interested in doing it down here. So there might be a bit of a break from fishing for a little bit. When I get down to Victoria, we'll do some trout fishing. But yeah, what fish do people even catch around here? Let me know. I will chuck the fish on now because like I said, it does take a little bit of time. So I just turn it on my power and then I'll put it up to the highest temperature and I'll put it on no time. So I'll just keep checking it every half an hour or so until it's nice and crispy. These birds here, they also scream. I think they're called curlews. But check this out. I don't really like to get too close to kangaroos just because obviously they can be really dangerous if they arc up at you, especially big ones like that. So I'm happy that he's over there. Oh, Oh, they're getting somewhere. How good. Maybe a little bit longer. Time for dinner. So I've got rice, the fish, some Nando's sauce, some salad and some avocado. Yum. How good does that look? I haven't quite finished dinner yet, but it is starting to drizzle. Ah. And the rain has come, but we did get so lucky with the weather today, so I'm definitely not complaining. I am gonna jump in the tent, I think, because I just checked the weather. I've got Starlink on at the moment and there is another huge storm coming, so I'll bring the GoPro up to bed with me, and if it ends up being like a really big lightning and thunderstorm like last night, I'll actually show you guys some of it because it was so hectic. But thank you so much for watching. I'm getting out of this rain. I hope that you guys liked North Stradbroke Island. It was actually really, really pretty, and I'll see you guys in the next one.